100 of the best science fiction movies as percolated out by me, your boy Seed, the host of most of the things right here on the Paprika Network, man. Just talking about science fiction, man. I'm talking about beloved genre within the Paprika community. One movie a day we're talking about for the first 100 days of 2022, man. Yesterday, we talked about number 65 on the list, Attack the Block, the English movie, Attack the Block, bruv. Directed by Joe Cornish. Get your boy John Boyega up in there. Little FN 2187. If you haven't watched Attack the Block, man, you're doing yourself. I say it a lot. You're doing yourself a huge disservice. Attack the Block is so much fun, and it's just a good, easy, breezy, a little bit of scary in there as well, but also plenty of parts of funny as well. Science fiction movie, a little alien invasion joint. Today, however, so we're talking about number 64 on our list, The X-Files. Now, directed by Rob Bowman, man, who directed like 1.5 million of the episodes too as well. Fight the Future. Mulder and Scully, now taken off the FBI's X-Files cases, must find a way to fight the shadowy elements of the government to find out the truth about a conspiracy that might mean the alien colonization of Earth. Man, listen, when this shit came out right here in 1998, this was like peak Files. I think this is like in between seasons 3 or 4 or seasons 4 and 5, something like that. This shit hit me in the right way. The X-Files is one of my top 10 favorite TV series of all time. And particularly, like, you got two kinds of people. You had the Monster of the Week people who loved like that first season, which is kind of like standalone episodes, and they kind of went back to that like during the Robert Patrick John Doggett years after the Covenant had left. But or you have the people that were all in on the alien conspiracy shit, and that was me. Like the shady governments, the alien bounty hunters, your boy Krychek up in there. There was just so much good happening at that time frame, and this movie ties directly into that, man. They managed to, like, I know some people say that this movie feels just like a 2-hour version of an X-Files episode, but I never felt that way. But because they had a film budget, things felt a little bit bigger and a little bit grander. And since it is in between seasons, they wrote the story in a way that it just slides right nicely in there as a filler between those seasons. Like, here's a little crumb to hold you over in between seasons, man. And then we're going to get you right back into the shit in the next season. The alien conspiracy shit is by far one of the most interesting things I think that has been done on television. Like, it was just hitting all the right parts. You get the shadowy insider there and Martin Landau. You get the well-manicured man who's in there for a little bit. The cigarette-smoking man is, of course, in there as well. Mulder, Scully getting abducted. That's always a thing that happens. That was every 3 episodes. Mulder managing to track her down. You know, he sees the big UFO leaving while Scully's passed out. So that continues the tradition of Mulder seeing everything and Scully seeing nothing. Of course, Skinner is kind of half in their corner, half playing a company man. That's one of the reasons I love him. He's always so frustrating as a character, is that he could almost fully commit to their cause, but never could quite, because he was still playing the game of being company man. A.D. Skinner out there. It's just so much to love about this movie. It's I think the Lone Gunman get one episode where Mulder has to switch suits with our boy Byers, all up in there. It's just so much fun. It's a good, fun movie. And when people think about science fiction movies, people tend to forget about the first X-Files movie. Like, there was a second one, whose name I can't think of right now, where you got weird ass Billy Connolly up in there as well. Not as good, but this joint right here, man, the first X-Files movie was just, it hit the sweet spot when it first came out. And that's why it is number 64 on our list of sci-fi movies. We'll be back in 40 hours to keep talking about science fiction. What is 63 going to be? There's only one way to find out, and that's to come back in 24 hours right here on Paprika.